I will never understand people that are just mean to complete strangers or just feel like they can say anything that they want. I just got done dropping my 5-year-old at school. She hasn't gone back to school. This is the first time that she's gone back to school since they started winter break towards the end of December, because we've gotten so much snow. I live in the Midwest. We got almost 12 inches of snow. So, you know, we're taking her to school, my husband and I, and to start off with, as we're like kind of trying to pull into the parking lot, this truck in front of us is absolutely just kind of like insane. So, you know, when you're pulling into a parking lot, you know, the polite thing to do is like you go and then another car goes and then you go. And then, so he's already so pissed off that the car in front of him is being polite and letting, you know, other oncoming traffic in, considering it's chaos and everybody's probably trying to get to work and get on with their lives. And so you can see him like, okay, first red flag. I'm like, okay, sure. He pulls in and parks in the handicap spot. So my husband's driving, and you know, we pull in and he just kind of drops me off so that I can grab my kid out and I can take her and then hop back in. It's really cold out. Like I said, it's nasty. And he parks in the handicap spot. Red flag number 2. And then the real like, what is wrong with you? I hear him like cussing at our little crossing guard lady. She's one of our staff members. You know, she's there, rain, snow, helping cars go, helping kids get across the street. He's yelling at her saying, if you guys can't effing clean this parking lot, then you shouldn't effing have school. You need to cancel school. This is effing ridiculous. Like, in front of everyone, just losing his absolute shit and cussing at this lady. And she's just like looking, and so his other mom was like, dude, you need to relax. This has nothing to do with her. And he looked like he was about to lunge at her. And I looked at her like, he's on one, I promise you. Don't. And so I get up there and I to the crossing. I'm like, I'm so sorry he spoke to you that way. This has nothing to do with you. We appreciate everything you do. Took my kid, dropped her off at the front, and I get back and I'm telling my husband, and he's like, yeah, so he was mad because he got his kid out of the car and his kid was like kind of walking slow. He was like, come on. And then his kid fell and slipped and fell. Like, what did you think was going to happen when you're freaking pushing her when there's ice on the ground and still like snow? Like, they had salted that entire parking lot. But I mean, it's winter, dude. We live in the Midwest. We got like an inch of ice and then like 11 inches of snow on top of that. They've canceled school for several days already this week. Like, it was just insane. I felt so bad. I felt like a baby, like when I was explaining to my husband, like, because when I told the lady, I was like, oh, I'm so sorry he spoke to you that way. Her eyes were like, looked watery. I like started crying when I told my husband about it, because I'm like, what is wrong with people? Why are you mean and hateful? And why do you think you're entitled to say things like that and act like that and park in the handicap spot and like not be courteous of other people around you? Like, oh my God. But yeah, so that was a little crazy starts in the morning, but you know, just be nice to people. You know, we're all just trying to survive and get through the day. So maybe be nice.